What's up, Chuckle Fucks? We're here to talk about 40K and the Custodies debacle. Again, I know, we're not done with this. We won't be for a while. Get your popcorn, get a drink, sit down, and listen to what Papa Asmo's gotta say. So, recently over on the Callline Discord, a wonderful gentleman by the name of Nostalgia Vivek decided to at me and let me know that they were looking through the annual report, which I didn't even really think to do, so again, massive credit to Nostalgia Vivek. I do not take credit for looking through the annual report to find this, but I will take credit for presenting it to you all and sharing it around. That much I can do. But anyway, Nostalgia Vivek pointed out to me that in their annual report from 2021 to 2022, there was mention of ESG and ESG pushing an agenda that GW was being asked to do, and that they were reporting on great success in pushing. So this was from their press announcement, Games Workshop Group PLC, annual report from 26 July 2022. And it's the 2021 to 2022 report. Now, the full link I will provide it in the description of this video, and it's also on this tweet. So if you just want to go over to my Twitter and check this out, the link is right there. Brings you right to their annual report. So yeah. Feel free to check that out if you want to verify everything I'm about to read off today. But anyway, on their 6th page, I believe it's the 8th paragraph down, they say, as a team, we care passionately about people and the world around us. Our people team, which is still a weird part of that sentence every time I read it, our people team, with the support from staff across the business, have been working on improving our induction programs, staff development, and checking our recruitment processes are free from any bias. We are also making good progress on ESG topics. I can see we are doing ever more to focus on topics like diversity and inclusion. Delivering on our legal requirements and ensuring our suppliers meet industry ethical supply standards, as well as our commitments on health and safety. And further in the annual report, they say, as we discussed last year, we have continued our focus, keyword there, focus, on ESG areas by appointing a senior manager to help bring all of our good work together and help move it forward. So that was from a report from, again, from 2021. So that was from July 2021 all the way to 2022. And as a friend of the channel, Lord Metalman over on Twitter pointed out, that before that 2021 July report, there is no mention of ESG or DEI agendas or pushing whatsoever. And in the reports after the one I showcased, that apparently the January 2024 annual report, they said, social responsibility. We have a clear plan and agreed priorities. We have recently refreshed our equal opportunities training and our global unconscious bias training. We continue in our commitment to diversity and inclusion at Games Workshop. We have recently asked staff to allow us to collect their ethnicity information. Funny how that always works out, isn't it? We're a woke and diverse company. We believe in not judging or precognitively deciding things about people based on any of their immutable characteristics. Now, please fill out this form and tell us all about your ethnicity. No reason. Right. With which, over time, we will be able to track trends. So it's funny how, for the group that are supposed to be the least racist and the least sexist and the least discriminatory, they're oddly discriminatory. We want to track things based on your race. That doesn't sound like a certain other group in history. Anyway. So, yeah, the social responsibility and sustainability from 2023, basically it's the same statement. And July 2023, social responsibility. Again, it's just this big hullabaloo about, like, hey, we're woke. We're woke. So, yeah. Oh, I forgot to like it. So, what does this mean in terms of the conversation around the Custodies thing? What does this revelation provide us? Well, first of all, it provides us confirmation that we pretty much knew, but there has been some debate from the disingenuous lefties who have been trying to play it off as like, oh, this isn't for wokeness. This is just Games Workshop trying to be more inclusive or anything like that. It has nothing to do with any of that stuff. This is confirmation that that's bullshit. They absolutely are doing all of this for woke points. Also, what does this mean for the conversation? It also means that the reports we heard that this was all just because of the Amazon show, well, we can safely say that's not the case. Now, maybe the Custodies thing was specifically for the Amazon TV show, but changes like this are destined as incoming blows to the game community and to the lore. Because whether or not Amazon was involved, this confirms that even if you take them out of the equation, this stuff was coming and is still coming in massive waves. Now, presumably, they're going to keep sneaking it in over time, and that this Custodies thing, again, presuming Amazon did have something to do with that, that was probably something they had to do suddenly to fill that contract with Amazon, while everything else ESG-wise and DEI-wise that they're trying to obey to, they're trying to kowtow to, they're going to more subtly sneak in as time goes on. And yeah, so it's kind of chilling for this revelation, because it's pretty clear that they were planning on boiling the frog a lot more subtly, and a lot of us wouldn't have caught it as well. So if anything, this Custodies thing, we almost have to thank Amazon for. Not quite. We shouldn't be happy about it at all, but you know what I mean. We should almost thank them for it, because if what we're speculating is the case, and Amazon needed a push immediately, and GW has been very carefully trying to boil the frog in the background, they had no choice but to spike up the temperature suddenly, it's now revealed to us that this stuff was being pushed all along. Now, of course, there was other stuff that they've built up over the last 5 years or so that has already been pushing this material. But again, it was subtle enough that I think most people were missing it, and also some people could still excuse it as just one-offs. But this right here is confirmation. There's no one-offs. This is all definitely a pattern. And again, most of the people watching this video, most of the people from my community, most of the people I know on Discord and stuff, we already knew this. This is stuff for the normies. This is stuff for the casuals who didn't think that this was happening. And this is confirmation. This is black and white text telling you 100% that they are changing your hobby, your lore, your space for political points, pandering, and virtue signaling. Whatever lore you're passionate about, keep in mind it can and will likely change to fit these shareholders' demands. They will continue to push this diversity crap even where it doesn't belong, even where it already is, by all accounts, for Warhammer 40,000. This will not stop, and if anything, will only escalate. So continue to boycott. Continue to gatekeep. Continue to hold your ground. You need to do that. Now, of course, I know some people have been just dropping 40k altogether and saying, I'm done, I can't keep up the fight, I can't keep doing this. I understand that. But to everybody who is even slightly willing to hold on, please do. Stay within the community, but don't buy Games Workshop products. No minis, no paints, no codexes, nothing. Buy nothing from them. Secondhand market, recasters, 3D printing. Like, there's lots of 3D even if you don't have a 3D printer yourself, there's lots of people who are 3D printing and selling the models. So just look them up. Go on Etsy, go on eBay. There's lots of markets to look for. And if you have a pile of shame, work on that for a bit. Don't rush through it, just work on it for a bit and take your time, have fun, and enjoy it. As for paints, go to Vallejo, go to Army Painter, go to any company but Citadel. You have options. And we, as a community, need to come together, write up a strategic way to do all this, subverting GW all the while, and hopefully we'll make a difference. And even if we don't, at least we didn't go quietly. So, keep up the good fight, guys. Also, there's going to be an open mic today. I don't know if it'll be up before this video is up or after, but keep your eye out for an open mic. If it's up after this video is up, well, enjoy the VOD. I'm sure that many of great discussion occurred on it. And if it comes up before this video is up, make sure to check it out. It should be around 11 o'clock noon-ish. Eastern Standard Time, U.S. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, keep your eyes out for it, and I'll catch you guys later. Oh, and one more thing for, like, the mini painting or figure painting crowd, that's, like, your biggest thing that you love for 40k, and you know, you don't want to support all this with the lore changes and everything. If you're just looking to paint stuff, I'd honestly say look into Gundams. They're actually quite fun to assemble and paint. It's very reminiscent of assembling and painting miniatures, or like a Titan. If you ever put together a Titan model, or, well, I guess Titan's a lot bigger than these are. Especially if you get like a high grade. They're only like that big. But yeah, it's kind of like assembling an Imperial Knight. How about that? Maybe look into it. Some of them look pretty cool. The Zaku's in particular, you know, especially with the way you paint them, they can look pretty 40k. So, you know, just consider it. I'm not really that much of a Gunpla guy, but I got like 2 of these, and they're actually quite fun to put together. So, just a little thing I'm going to throw out there. Anyway, bye-bye.